Blaziken got a few additions in Pokken Tournament Deluxe. The core design of the character hasn't changed, meaning its biggest strengths and weaknesses were left completely as is. Even so, I'm going to quickly break down each of the changes and go over some applications for them. These will roughly be in order from the least situational to the most situational. Jumping Y can now be cancelled into an air dash on hit, block, and even whiff. You get a maximum of 1 air dash per jump, so if you already air dashed, you cannot cancel the jumping Y. During conventional pressure, Blaziken will be too low to cancel into the air dash, so you will almost always be landing this as an air to air. One situation you can hit people air to air consistently is after blocking Garchomp's Dragon Claw. They often jump back to make the move mostly safe, and you would only get a minor punish before. Now you get a decent combo. It is also common to go air to air with characters who jump a lot like Weevil, TPCi, and Gengar. Blaziken's 5Y string is now jump cancelable. Because Blaziken's 5Y is a high, I don't find it to be a particularly good pressure tool outside of burst. But in burst, 5Y is a true mid. Also, Blaziken cannot be anti-aired by 8Ys in burst because of light armor. Jump canceling out of different points of Blaziken's 5Y string can keep opponents unsure of when you're going to back off, pressure them with an attack, or throw. You can hit whiff moves coming down with EX high jump kick, and even if they didn't press a button, you have burst armor anyway. Not bad. 2Y in burst mode now cancels into special moves slightly faster. Specifically, this means that 2Y into EX Blaze Kicks and EX Sky Uppercut are gapless when they weren't before. This is a useful change, but the Blaze Kicks itself still isn't gapless. Also, burst already gives you access to a better normal in 5Y, which is a true mid. 6YY is a new follow-up to 6Y instead of 6YX, which is minus 16 on block. 6YY is minus 8, but there is still a gap between the first and second hits, and it does very little damage, so the risk reward is not skewed in Blaziken's favor. As far as combos go, 6YX already does more damage. The only real application for this move is if an opponent is consistently punishing your raw 6Y on block with a grab. On a critical hit, this move crumples the opponent, though obviously that doesn't stop them from just going for 11 frame punishes with other moves instead with little risk. Field phase jumping Y can now be cancelled into a new move, jumping YX, which looks like dual phase's dive kick. Since it's a jumping attack, the frame data is variable, but it hovers around minus 8 to like minus 10 or so on block. If you do it too high, it can be grabbed by 11 frame grabs. Practical uses are... Actually, I don't see any practical uses for this. Whatever. Damn, that was anticlimactic. Anyway, so those are Blaziken's changes from the Wii U version to Deluxe. If you liked Blaziken before, outside of the nerf to Cresselia, it's pretty much completely intact, so you'll still like it now. If you didn't like Blaziken before, then none of these changes are big enough to make a difference. The next video will be an overview of Blaziken's entire moveset, and finally a strategy guide for how to play the character.